Hi, Hedy. Today I'm recording a quick website audit for a plumbing business to show you how I would improve their conversion rate if they were my client. Hopefully these tips help you out. If you like this video and want more, you can just like and subscribe. Okay, let's get straight into it. Okay, so the first thing I like to look at for conversion is the performance of the website. So I actually rate them pretty good because they had 83, 90s. Okay, this should be 100, but 83 is good. Maybe the problem is some images, the YouTube video. Yes, okay, so improve the image delivery and some caching. That's a bit things more complex. So for the non-technical person, it will be harder to look into and improve. And for their desktop, 99, okay, that's perfect. 90, then this should be 100. You should also have 100 on these, all of these, because it's pretty easy to get 100 on this. Okay, but yeah, let basically just improve the convert those image, compress them to like a standard web piece. It's a better standard for delivering images that will improve definitely the performance, or at least on mobile, because the desktop is pretty good. Okay, so let's now look at navigation bar. Okay, oh, I would just looking quickly. I would just remove the home because this does the same thing. Services, okay, that's pretty good. It's not overwhelming the users, the visitors with the services. Log, video, about us, contact, and schedule a plumber now. Okay, maybe I would add some benefit here to the call to action, but schedule a plumber now. Maybe if the visitor is having some trouble that needs to be fixed right now, maybe that works for them. Depends on the type of message you want to have with your websites. If it's like quick solutions, yeah, plumber now. If it's more benefit driven, something that can take a bit longer, you can add like a free quotes, things like that, free in-house consultations that will give a benefit for the visitor to actually call you, give you their contact informations. Okay, so the navigation, good layout, just remove this, maybe change this based on your value proposition, like I told, and maybe had a top banner with just your phone number, the business phone number, an email, and physical addresses, as you have here. You have the number, it's not very this is why you have not, don't have 90 on the accessibility because of things like this. As you can see, it just blends into the background, and the visitors can't see. If they mistakenly just over it, they can't see it. And also this the background needs to be a bit darker, this blue, because the white is not that visible. So those contrast problems are why you don't have 90, 100 on the performance insights. Okay, but yeah, just add those quick those ways for the visitors to see your information, and if you and for a quicker way for visitors to scroll around your page to contact you, you can just do this like a sticky, something like this, as you can see. When I hover, when I scroll, this follows my page. You can just do that there, so it's easier for the visitor to scroll, find you the information. If they want to call, if they want to email, the information is right there. They can just click it. Okay, so another thing. Okay, so moving on from the nav bar, let's see the hero. White plumbing, NYC, your plumbing solution. Then we have a full number. Then I guess this is the description, license and insured. They have even their license and the button. Okay, so there's a couple of issues here. This, unless you're looking like I am for it, it just doesn't. It's just too invisible. It doesn't tell me there's a video here. It just looks, it blends too much with the background. Maybe do this a bit bigger, or just do the video below with a bigger button. Okay, but I like the title. Super simple. It does for my 4Ws. Who are you? You are clearly a plumbing company. What do you do? Plumbing. Okay. Where are you located? NYC. And what's the benefit for me? 24/7 plumbing services and less than 30 minutes to arrive. So both the description and the title follow my 4W. Maybe you can go a bit more into detail here in the description about your services uh, and your company, maybe the times years of experience you have, that you have fully licensed and certified, insured plumbers, something like that. So benefit driven for the visitor to know that they are actually hiring someone that knows what they're doing. Okay, but so one other thing, schedule a plumber now. It just, as you can see, it's not contrasty enough. In the darker background like this, it should be white or just even this bluer bluer call to action on hover is better. So just swap the colors and it will be a bit more prominent on your website, because this has to be clearly shown, because this is what will lead the visitors to actually call you, to contact you, to send the information, things like that. So this is the most important part on your website. They should be pretty visible. If you want, you can also, instead of doing the number here, I don't know why they did that. As you can see, when I hover, I can see it. I just add another button with maybe an icon for the phone, and then there are 347, and inside the button, so they can just click and go there. But when you do like two buttons side by side, you want one to be a bit more, how do I say, a bit more pronounced, meaning one should be lighter in color and the other should be like more contrasty, so the visitor knows the main action they have to take. So if the main action on your website is to wait, let me just erase this. If the main action is to schedule, to use your scheduling software, just have this uh, a bit more prominent. Maybe the other can be just like a outline or even just the text, and when you hover, it shows that it's a button. Okay, let's see. Anything else? No. Okay, another thing, the address, as you can see, again, those contrast problems. Maybe let me see if, okay, so yeah. You can see when we switch to the dark mode they have on their website, you can actually see. So don't do dark modes and white modes, just do one, because this doesn't serve it's very hard to optimize for both. So just focus on one color scheme, and yeah, focus on one color scheme and make sure that everything is visible, everything is has a sufficient contrast, because those things impact the visitor experience, and you want them to not have any types of bad experience. If you want their number, if you want them to call you, if you want them to email you. Okay, so one thing I actually like is the scheduling, because it actually like removes friction for regulars, and it makes it easy to schedule an appointment. But also when you do scheduling, like here, they basically just do scheduling. Always leave another option, because maybe they want information and they can't get that from a scheduler. So leave the always do two call to actions if you're doing a schedule with one number, or the email or the contact form. Okay. So now we have about us. They actually did a lot of about us, as you can see. This whole section is just about us. So here's my notes. My notes. Instead of doing like four section about us, even though there's a good things about this, I would just do like one section where they actually show the benefits, schedule online, track your phone number, your plumber while en route. This is actually pretty good. And but this is just the scheduling part. So yeah, actually this is the part I would leave this here, because scheduling, you can do you should benefit to using your schedule method, And then on the actual about the section, you can see specialized in plumbing, repair, service and installation, why you should hire a licensed plumber in your IC. So this takes us to about us page, and this takes us, let me just remove this. Okay, if this, okay. So this takes us to the why you should hire. I don't know why they did two pages. You can just do one about a section. You don't need to tell these things like because why you should hire a licensed plumber. Mostly you should be always on the home page. So maybe one title, then a short description, 2 to 3 sentences, and then why you should hire. So like the licensed plumbers, 20 years of experience, we've done over 10,000 jobs, things like that. Instead of making them go to another page to learn why they should hire, it should be on the home page. So yeah, just keep that to one section. One thing I actually really like about this homepage is they actually use their plumbers images in the website. So as you can see, they have their outfits, they have the plumber in a car. This is perfect because it builds trust with the visitor. It shows your team. It puts a face to your company. So yeah, this is pretty good for conversion, for trust, and for getting that lead. Okay. So yeah, these are the benefits. So I would leave that here and do like I told you, maybe add some years of experience, things like that, other things, the benefits. Okay, they did our history, and then they did. I don't know why, what this is for. So I want to actually talk about that. They do about us, why you should hire, our history. They have a lot of pages that basically should be just one. So that's why I was telling you that just do one about us section that takes you to about us page, which should have your history, the about your company, and why you should hire us, things like that. Instead of having three separate sections, it's not even that good for SEO to have that many because those pages are not the converting type. Let's say. Okay, as you can see, more image of the team, perfect. Okay, so one thing I want to talk because this is basically the end. There's no service section, so you should have a service section, one title, small description, 2 to 3 sentences, and for main service, you don't even need a description, but if you can, maybe for SEO purpose, it's good. Uh, just do for like a grid, maybe 2 by 2. I usually do max of 6. So if you have a lot of service, do a max of 6, and then we have one button here to to go to the services to go to the services page. Let me remove this. You should always have the services shown that you have, like you are showing here. Services, as you can see, the type of services. Show the main ones on the home page. Don't make the visitors having have to scroll, have to look for them. Make it easy. Home page is a sales page. You should make everything, the information they want, accessible, and not have any friction to get it. Uh, okay. Now, after the service section, we should always have a review section, the prizes you have gained, accolades, the type of uh, basically just show the things that will build trust. Maybe you have reviews from Google Business Profile, put them here, from Facebook, from Trustpilot, put them here, show where they are, where you got the reviews from, show the image of the person if you can, if they're not like a review from your WhatsApp, a spontaneous review. They are from a trusted platform. They have given the rights to use their image. So image, then their name, let me actually show. So image, their name, and then the place where you got them, and then obviously the review, and maybe if you can add the year, the date of publishing, the review. Do like maybe six on the home page. And when you do reviews, if you have the reviews with the keywords that people are usually looking for, let's say a plumber, the type of services you want highlighted, just put those reviews in instead of others. Even if the others are a bit better, just put the good reviews here, that the relevant reviews. Okay, and if you work with business, put the logo below it. Show if you have prices, same thing, show them. Show everything that will help you build trust. Don't hide anything like that. Okay, let me remove this. Okay. Okay, so now they did a recent news, but one thing I didn't like about this is as you can see, it's super outdated. 2 years, August, and something like even uncategorized. So if you're going to do like a blog or news, actually put some work in and don't leave them to be outdated. So you want them to be updated, or just remove them if you are no longer updating them. It just doesn't reflect well on your website. Look, to have outdated content. Maybe the visitor sees this. Okay, they're not in business. I won't call because they last published a blog post 2 years ago. Yeah, maybe they are just not in business anymore. I won't even bother. I'll look for another number. Okay, so now the after the so instead of this, because we did the reviews here, I would add a contact form. Always add a contact form. It doesn't matter if you have scheduling software. Add other ways of person contact you, because you want the most amount of options possible, because sometimes it's just not possible for them to get the information they need through a call at night. Maybe you're not available, or they, with the scheduling appointment, they can't get the information they need before closing the deal. So give that put a form here. Uh, just do a form instead of this in this case, or just do this updated. Then you have like a bit of inputs. So name, email, phone number, and then maybe even the subject and the message, or one for the service and the message you want them to leave you, to better filter out the bad leads, let's say. Okay. And then in this contact form, you should always have the all of your information. So like this would be a good way to have the contact form. So you have the address, you have the email, you have the number, as you can see, 24 services, and the location. So, yeah, that's perfect. Just add the contact form here. Okay. Okay. This section here, the map, I would even add in the footer. It's available throughout the site. If you are doing a footer that's like a symbol that's equally the same in every page, which should be. I would just add that here because it will be better for SEO. It will be easier for people to, when they search near this location, to actually find your website. Okay, moving on. Footer should have this information as well, meaning the email, the phone number, the hours of services, the location. It should always have the services, the normal links like reviews, about us, history, FAQ. All of these should be there. As you can see, they also have a Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Just add the icons, because what IG, it looks like LG. So just add the icons, and then they can click to go to those pages, because that's good. If you're posting regularly on those platforms, it will build more trust with the visitor, and that will lead to getting more leads. uh, okay, so put the areas of your service if you have those pages. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this desktop view. So now if we go to the mobile view, Let me actually just remove this. Okay, as you can see, the mobile view is actually pretty decent. And they have one thing I really like is this here. But usually I would prefer to do like even on the desktop version, just two sticky. Let me put that thing up again. Uh, I would prefer to do like two sticky buttons. I usually always do because I get a lot of leads from my clients here. Maybe a WhatsApp or your contact form or just the scheduling, maybe an email icon to schedule, something like that. Keep them always available so it's easier for the visitor to click when they are ready to take action. I really get a lot of leads from just having those two buttons, one for calling and one usually for scheduling or contact form. A lot of leads. So don't leave any type of leads on the table because those things actually convert like crazy. Just removing the friction is what will will take your website conversion rate to the roof. Okay, so a couple of other improvements. I would add the call to action buttons, meaning these every two sections. This is one section, two sections, three sections. Meaning, okay, as because they have here the scheduling information, I would just omit that. But here I would put again here below, and here. And they already have here. I really like they have this here because I also get from my clients a lot of leads from just this button in the footer. So always add a button in the footer to with an action like schedule plumber now to get some additional leads that don't want to scroll all the way or look for your information. So yeah, improve the performance by compressing those images, converting them to better standards. And if you have a technical person improving your website, leading with your website, actually put your website through a CDN like Cloudflare. It will just cache your images and render them faster when the visitors visit your site. Just improve the speed of loading your site. Uh, and one super important thing, if even if you did your own website or some technical person did, when they are technical, they usually will test your website regularly. But as you can see here, I click, it went. Okay, this time it went. But when I was actually preparing the notes, it gave me 404, meaning it wasn't available. So always test your buttons, your contact forms, your license schedulers to make sure you're not losing any leads because of problems in your software. Always test them. I always test like weekly to make sure everything is working properly. But yeah, because when I was just checking this site, going for the notes, I was testing everything, homepage, and this wasn't working. I would go even this because they are, I believe, yeah, they go to the same contact schedule form. Yeah, it just wasn't working. But yeah, the good things. Good. The design is simple. Just have some contrast problems. So the design isn't a problem, just the layout. A lot of benefits for the visitor to call, like schedule this scheduler, the less than 30 minutes to arrive, license uninsured, certifications, just as a lot of good benefits information that will actually convert. And this shows the faces of the companies. You can see face, the team, perfect. This is really good. So the final rating for the conversion optimization for this site is 6.5 out of 10. Because even though there's a lot of good things here, the site will get a lot of leads, but there's still a lot of improvements to be done that can take this from getting 10 leads to 20 leads per day that I know that this site can get. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. If you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see you on the next one. Thank you and have a great day.